Hi, everybody. Pull this up here so I can see your comments. Hi. Get this all set up. All right. Welcome to another live stream with Wolf and Rabbit. I am Red Lopa, the founder and president of Wolf and Rabbit Inc., and we are a salon marketing company. I worked behind the chair for about 8 years before I set off to help salon owners and stylists in this new way, and I am so excited to be building this group with you guys and have you here. Welcome to all of the fresh faces. If you are brand new to the group and this is kind of your first class with us, feel free to, in the group, click on video and go ahead and take a look at all of our past videos that we've had together. The past 5, we've really been diving into Facebook. So how to set up your profile, how to optimize everything so that it's actually searchable and people can find you when they're looking for your services. We've talked about doing videos. We've talked about all kinds of stuff using Facebook groups to get new clients. So go ahead and go back and take a look at those old videos. They're there for your resource. I believe it's like over 2 hours at this point of some free great content for you. So don't be afraid to go back and look at all of that. Today, we are going to be diving into how to use Facebook's special features. Hey, Rayanne, how's it going? We're going to go ahead and look at how to use Facebook special features to actually sell more of your promotions and how to recruit better. So if you're growing your team, which most salon owners are always growing their team, how to actually have better recruiting strategies using some of Facebook's features. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm so happy it's a new month. I feel like April was forever, forever long and very weird. So I love when it's a new month because it feels like a totally blank slate to keep going or like start over, set new goals and do all of that. So I'm feeling really positive that it's a new month. And actually last week, we launched Video Confidence, our 50 scripts for increased visibility. And so far the reviews, hi Declan, have been so good on this. Like I am so surprised. I mean, I knew it was gonna be helpful, but the reviews have been blowing me away. And it's from people at all levels of social media skills. So for example, I had somebody who's just starting out kind of building their page, branding their page, and they said that it was awesome and it really helped them. They're going to be repurposing some of the video scripts on their website. They're going to be using them in regular social media posts. So they got a lot of value out of it. And then there's another salon owner in Las Vegas who has done every social media class. She is super at the top of her game. And she took the video course and she actually said that the scripts inspired her to really take it to another level and up her social media game and really focus on delivering more value to her existing clients and then the followers that she has. So no matter what level you're at in your knowledge and experience with social media and using it to build your business, hey Rachel, just know that that is there for you as a resource. I'll go ahead and drop that link at the end of our class today, and just feel free to reach out if you have any questions about that. So as we get into our topic today, I kind of, wanted to hear from you guys. I had asked the group earlier, but I think, everybody's busy working on reopening and rescheduling clients and figuring all of that out. But if you could just tell me, do you guys use like all of the features that your business page has to offer? Have you really explored all of those features? Like, for example, have you, created an offer before? Have you created an event before or started your own Facebook group? Have you ever done a job listing on Facebook? Like, if you guys can just kind of answer like, yes, I have, not really, or like, I didn't know there were features, like whatever it is. But just kind of let me know how much you've dove into it, because, okay, Rachel's saying not really. Because here's the thing. What I notice is a lot of the time we kind of treat Facebook the same way that we treat Instagram, where we build our content, we make sure it's visual, we're hopefully doing a really good caption. You guys know that's like my pet peeve. But we do a really good caption, and then we just make sure it's going out to Facebook, and then we're kind of done with it. Sorry, my cat needs to be out for a second, so we'll just hold on for Okay, I'm back. Okay, Rayanne says she's used some features. Okay, so that's awesome, Rayanne. So usually we kind of like treat them the same. We link them together. We just kind of push out both posts and we're like, all right, I did a good job. But what I see a lot of time is like when we run promotions, so we'll have our promotion that we run if it's every month or every quarter, and we just kind of like do 1 or 2 posts on it, and then we're like, all right, I did my work. Everyone's gonna come and buy my promotion now. And really, we could take it so much further and like really make sure that people are seeing the promotions that we're running, and especially our guests, right? I hope that all of you, as you're working behind the chair, whether you have a mirror clinger or mirror talker, whatever you call it, or something at checkout or something in your emails, you're always inviting your existing guests to follow you. Because the thing too is, as we're running promotions, especially, we want to be sure that those promotions are going out to our clients, and they're going out to our ideal clients who are hopefully following us, so that they're going to be enticed on taking us up on that offer. So I'm assuming you're already doing a lot of that. Your following already has a pretty good audience of that. And so when it comes to promotions, the main things that you can do to get more visibility is you can actually create an offer. So in Facebook, on the left-hand column, if you're using a desktop on your Facebook page, you have the option to build out offers, and you can actually give them a title, use a photo, put in all of the details. You can even put disclaimers in there too. And if it's an online promotion, like right now, a lot of people are doing gift card promos, then you can put the link in there. And the reason why this is good to do is because even without boosting it, without spending any pennies on anything, it's automatically going to be placing it in Marketplace, which is like a Facebook shopping area, and it's automatically going to be kind of like pushing it out to all these different areas. So just by creating the offer, you're going to be getting even more visibility than just, the one post that you did. So if you took it a step further and you made an event for that offer, what that could look like is you make an event, and it's, the title of your offer, and the date of the event could actually be when the offer is over. So let's say we were running an event now through the end of June. We would set the event date for June 31st, or is it 30 or 31? It doesn't matter. So we're going to set the date for the end of June, so that that event is always going to pop up at the top of your profile when people are looking, and they're going to see that. Events also show up in like the event section of Facebook. So I don't know if you guys have ever gone and looked at local events and stuff like that in your area, but Facebook automatically shows you things that are happening. So for a salon, that's an awesome opportunity because everyone's local and that's how they put everything out. And so your event is actually going to pop up and it's going to say, whatever, 20% off Stylists now through the end of June. And again, this is really just going to help you get even more attraction onto the promotion that you're doing without spending any money at all. Another way that you could get more visibility on your promotion is to, over time, and maybe this is a better idea for once we're like back in the swing of things and you can focus a little bit on it, but if you created your own private group, similar to what we're doing here inside of Ambitious Salon Owners and Stylists, where you could really invite all of your guests and then have them invite their friends and family into the group. And then in this group, you would be sharing, you could tell them, like, it's my VIP client group. I run specials that's only for you guys in there. I actually, show tutorials in there, or I give tips that I don't put anywhere else. And you kind of make it this like exclusive space that is going to really help when you do a promotion, get that word out. Because as you guys can tell, even from being in this group and in other groups, when you do a post, it actually notifies everybody. When you create an event, it automatically invites everybody. So getting that opportunity to be showing up like that would be a huge deal, especially when you're running those promotions. So also, a lot of the people that I work with, they have a new client special. So that might be like $20 off for all new clients. And if that's like an ongoing thing that you have for everybody who's new, I think that, having that as an event that ends on December 31st, so that it's always there showing, and having that offer there that's like running all the time. Again, it's just another way to get those eyes on there. We also talked in one of our initial conversations about Facebook. I think it was like our first class that we did. We talked about having Messenger kind of prompt people who come to your page. I don't know if you guys remember that one. And what this does is you can automate your Messenger. So when somebody lands on your salon page, it's going to pop your Messenger up and give them a message. So like, welcome to, Rayanne at Salon Siren. I'm so happy you're here. Let me know if you have any questions. Well, what if you customize that message, which I have a video in here. If you guys want me to find it, I can like re-pull it up. I know I recorded like a separate video to kind of walk you through how to do that. If you updated that message every month or every quarter with your new special, again, anytime somebody comes to your page, it's going to pop up and automatically say, it's $20 off for all new guests, or we're doing $20% off of, fill in the blank. And I think that this is just going to really help get it out there, because sometimes it's like, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I think that we're always a little scared of sounding salesy and coming off too aggressively. Like, does anybody here feel like that? And it can be uncomfortable sometimes to share what we have to offer, or what we're running, or something that we think might be a good idea, but are people going to like it? It can feel awkward, and we can kind of hold ourselves back sometimes because we just want our people to like us and feel comfortable, and we don't want to come across as salesy. But the thing is that I have kind of posted about in this group before that, people, especially your clients and, clients who are going to come to you in the future, they are so much better off when you're posting, and they are so much better off when you're sharing your knowledge with them, when you're giving them, these awesome specials on stuff that they love and need, right? Hair care, we all need that. So just hold that in as like your little confidence boost, and like ground yourself in that knowledge whenever you feel that fear of like, I'm being too much, or they're not going to like what I have to say. It's like, if you don't talk about it or you don't share it, obviously people are not going to be able to take you up on it. And it's going to make it even hard for you as you're looking to continue to scale your business and grow your business. And retail especially, I know I have some sweet owners in the house, and retail can be a little bit harder. It's like, how much inventory do I carry? How do I do this? Like, it's kind of this back and forth conversation. But it's like retail is an opportunity almost for, pure profit, because once you set the price and it's over that, what you paid for it, that's all going right in your pocket. So retail has such a great opportunity to bring in that extra income for you. And running these promotions is a great way to help support that, as well as just show off all of the knowledge that you have. And I don't mean, pushing anything down anybody's throat, but we know that when people use good products, it makes their hair last longer. It helps them actually be able to recreate what you create for them in the salon. Like, there's so many benefits that you guys already know about. But I just want to encourage you that if you're ever holding yourself back from sharing the great things that you're creating and building for your clients, please let that out and let yourself shine, and don't be scared, because people really are better off when you're sharing that. So for your promotions, that was create an offer, build out an event, and possibly do a client group in the future. And then also update that messenger message that kind of prompts people in order to get that out. And that's more of like a push strategy, where we're going to be pushing it out to as many people as possible. And then, of course, you're going to keep going with everything else you're doing, like putting it in your stories. You could even have an Instagram highlight. I know we're not talking about Instagram right now, but on Instagram, you could create a highlight. Let's say you talked about whatever your promotion is for, even if it's for like a shine gloss or something cool. A video talking about it and then saving it as a highlight would also be a great way to like get your face out there and remind people like why they need that thing, because they do. So as we go into talking about recruiting, there are so many factors with this, and I think that the biggest issue that pops up when people are recruiting is going to be recruiting the right kind of team member. So, if you're looking for somebody who's career-minded, for example, somebody who is going to be a positive influence on your team, or maybe somebody who is like long-term, then that's really what you're trying to attract. But it can be really hard to do that. Even today in our group, we had somebody like talking about how great their salon is to work in. And I think that that is awesome. But how can we use our page and our business pages in order to really get the word out there in every way that we can? So, okay, let me check in on this really quick. So Rand says, I'd love to know how to do the pop-up message. Okay, cool. I will tag you in that video that I made from last month so that you can see exactly the steps for popping that up. Okay. So with recruiting, Facebook has a feature where you can actually do a job listing. And one step more from that, it isn't just a job listing. What you're actually getting is the opportunity to ask pre-qualifying questions in the listing. So you can have, are you licensed, right? That would be a good one to know. And then all of those questions. So it's a really cool way to kind of set it up and be able to pre-qualify people, and then they're able to attach their resume or attach whatever you're requesting from them, and then it will actually email that to you on top of going into your inbox. When I've set this up for salons and kind of helped them write out the listing and all of that, they've gotten a lot of applications. So if you're feeling discouraged sometimes when you're like, we're hiring, we're so excited, we're a great salon, and I'm sure you are a great salon. You have a lot of cool things to offer, and it can be disheartening when like nobody's talking back to you, or like nobody's applying and nobody's getting back to you when you offer something so nice. So using that feature is a great way to get the word out. In addition, you could also make an event for that. So it's like, we're hiring, and that could be an event that you can create for the next few months and just leave it up. So again, it stays on like the top of your page. As somebody comes in, they're gonna see, your services, and all of that stuff, and events are right at the top. Also, services are a great way. I think services are probably the number one way that I see people using any of the special features that Facebook has. And it's on the business template. So Facebook does have different templates that you can use. And the business one is going to be the one that allows you to add your services in at the top. And you can actually price them out. So, would I say have every single detail of your menu on there? maybe not, but most people are going to want to know what a haircut costs, and maybe most people are going to want to know what a highlight costs. So being able to go in there and have kind of your top services with your pricing, even if you have flex pricing where different levels or different people have different pricing, it can be like a starting at, or you can do an average, whatever makes you feel comfortable. But building out that service menu, you know, as we've talked about before, it's like when we think about using our social media platforms in order to get new clients, which should be our purpose of everything that we're doing, right? Is actually build our business and increase loyalty with people. One of the main things that holds people back from actually coming in is not knowing what it's going to be like. So not knowing what your prices are, I don't know, not understanding what makes you different, or is your team nice? Is the environment nice? So having those services listed out with the pricing is really going to help take some of that nervous energy out a little bit, so that people are way more likely to take that leap and come in for their first visit. And so yes. Also, if you offer a new guest package, so if you have like a new guest welcome pack that has different promotions in it, maybe one of your events or one of your offers could say that it's a new guest pack and it's filled with, you know, up to $100 in value from all the different like little things you have in there. And again, running that as an offer or an event, it's just a way to like build curiosity and buzz about exactly what you're doing. So I hope that this has been helpful and has kind of encouraged you to try some of this new stuff. Will you guys go ahead? I can't see how many of you are here, so if nobody's here, that's fine. If you're watching the replay, do this too. But will you guys just let me know, like, how do you feel about this? Do you feel like you're likely to maybe try to set up some offers or events for your specials? Just gonna check on here too. The great thing is that it is so easy to do. Rand says she's here. So these things are really easy to do. Rachel says yes. Awesome, Rachel. Rachel, you're like the best student, I feel like. Really, you're just like a great person in general, great friend. Same with you, Rand. Like I feel so blessed that I've been able to get to know you guys so well throughout like all of our phases that we've been through in our careers. But I feel like you guys are so good at taking in the information and like really implementing it and trying. Rand, I saw that you did a video the other day and it looked amazing. I was super impressed and so excited because I know it's only the beginning. Like now that you're comfortable taking one and posting it, I know that just even more is going to be coming from you. So I'm so happy to have you guys here. I'm glad that you're here. Rachel said, I feel like using Facebook features more would be great. Yeah, I think so too. And as you guys start experimenting with some of this, please let me know, how you're feeling about the results that you're getting back. It's like, do you feel like it is making a difference? Do you feel like, could take it or leave it? I think that anything that we can do and take advantage of that is free and that we're love you, Rayanne. Anything that we're able to do that's free and only takes 10 minutes to set up, I think that is like a no-brainer to take a few minutes every month out of our time in order to get set up and get rolling, because it's like, why not? We're already going to be scrolling and doing all that stuff anyway. So awesome. I felt confident on the video because of all of your advice. Oh my God, yay! Well, that is very helpful. I have to say, I have, it's been a month now that we've kind of been doing this and having this group and doing these videos. And I'm just really happy to see kind of how it's evolving. And I've loved being in it. I really hope that you guys have been enjoying, having these classes. I'm always open to feedback and direction on where you want it to go, because really, I just want to be showing up for you. I want to be showing up to, empower you guys with everything that you can in order to be growing and getting your name out there. Because it's like when we're all growing together, it's just such a beautiful thing. So, if you guys ever have ideas, please let me know. And I will be posting, because this is kind of the end of what we discussed as far as Facebook goes. So as we're looking at, what topics we're going to be covering next and everything, go ahead and look out for those polls and just be voting in that so that we can, I can know what you guys would find valuable for next time so that we can really keep the momentum going. So yeah. Declan says, definitely. Rachel says, I've enjoyed all these videos. Oh my God, awesome. Okay, well, that is such good feedback. I really, really appreciate it. So, all right, well, I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your Wednesday. And please message me. Let me know if you have any questions or how this feels as you start going out and getting more visibility. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.